Yeah. No sleep, no sleep, no sleep. Yeah. Living this life, and it's so beautiful. What would it look like if I was the loser? You getting the money, it's business as usual. Boy, I've been working, the lab is the cubicle. This ain't nothing, dog. Been eating so much, I need my stomach off. I need so much, I need to run it off. I'm flipping the world like a somersault. Demons all around, you gon' need your faith. Where I'm from, it ain't need safe. Head down and please know your place. Hold on and go and pump your brakes. They just be want me to stop. They really just want me to quit. Don't want me to come on top. They really can't mess with the drip. Same old me, boy, ain't nothing changed. That thing on me, boy, respect the game. Ain't worrying about y'all, this is here a different lane. Ain't worrying about y'all, this is here a different lane. Same old me, boy, ain't nothing changed. That thing on me, boy, respect the game. Ain't worrying about y'all, this is here a different lane. Ain't worrying about y'all, this is here a different lane. Play my own lane, car pull up like skirt. Y'all must be faking and turn. Seeing me win, I know that it hurts. And I'ma keep going till I'm under the dirt. Submitting to God, but won't catch me in church. Paying sometimes, however it works. Some rappers is food, it's more like dessert. Stomach is full and fixing the burp. It's more to rhyme, the floor smiles, y'all play the borderline. I'm for sure the grind is more than time, but please don't ignore the signs. Don't compare to none, I'm a dog in this game, be prepared to run. And get dark for your boys like you scared of sun. They gotta pass up a time when they hear the gun. Same old me, boy, ain't nothing changed. That thing on me, boy, respect the game. Ain't worrying about y'all, this is here a different lane. Ain't worrying about y'all, this is here a different lane. Same old me, boy, ain't nothing changed. That thing on me, boy, respect the game. Ain't worrying about y'all, this is here a different lane. Ain't worrying about y'all, this is here a different lane.
It's your OG baby, Mike Turnup Entertainment.
Yup.
Monday night in the city of brotherly love.
Yup.
You know what time it is.
It's motherfucking Monday and we the fuck poppin'.
What's poppin', people? It's me.
What is poppin', everybody? It's your girl London Lust 215. You already know. I ain't gotta keep explaining myself. So what's going on out there, people?
Yeah, of course. You know how we go.
What?
All right.
Say that. Click.
My fault.
There you go.
They always say don't eat on air.
Uh-oh.
So what's good, my beautiful co-host?
Nothing. Living the everyday struggle.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Your tummy hurt right now.
Yes, I'm ready to stick my fingers up there and pull that bitch out. Everything must go, okay? It does not belong.
It ain't nothing cute to do when a fine girl gotta do a number two. You call it duty?
Duty.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yo, the other day, right? It's probably a little TMI, but who gives a fuck? But
we talk about anything and everything.
So
tequila, about that tequila.
I'm in the car with my sister, and I told her, I was like, yo, my duty was green, right? And she's like, what?
No, that means bad eating, right?
I said, so what color is yours? She said, mine's only green when I got diarrhea. So I was like, well, mine's
got
green.
Diarrhea, yeah.
She want to say, well, what color? I said, well, what color is it supposed to be?
Brown.
Brown?
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to I just said it's supposed to look like Dookie. That's all I
Nah,
said.
brown. But believe it or not, all jokes aside.
What's that?
Yeah, the color of your AKA duty, as you said, it tells about your health.
Yeah?
It really do, yeah.
So I'm not healthy right now?
No, if it was green, that's saying you had diarrhea and there was something that you ate in your system. And that's what turns your stool. We're going to call it stool, that color. But a healthy stool should be like a nice brownish color.
I never heard. It can be green.
No, fuck it can't.
Yes, it can.
No, it can't.
That means I've been eating a lot of vegetables. It's green.
That's true.
All right, then.
But it ain't going to be all the way green, though. I'm trying to explain that to you.
It looks like grass.
All right, people, listen. Who out there got sense besides me? You can Google that shit.
I'm going to Google it later.
Google that shit, man. Fucking YouTube. Yep. YouTube tell you everything, man. Look up the color of your stool, what it should be. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, moving along.
All right, moving along. We talk about anything and everything. All right.
Under the sun.
Yes, we even talk about the color of your stool.
There you go.
All right, but today we talking about toxic relationships.
Toxic
relationships are deep, London.
Yes, I've been in toxic relationship before.
They run real deep, like especially when like kids involved in it and shit like that.
Definitely, like there's so many different types of situations when you're in toxic relationships with the kids. Definitely. Like you can be in a toxic relationship and you got the kids. It's so sweet. You just don't want to leave the kids behind because you know you leave, then the kids ain't gonna be treated the way that you know you're treating them, and their mom's not there or whatever the case may be. Their dad's not there. So it's definitely
And is that like one of the many reasons why people might stay in one?
It could be. I mean, let's say I can only relate to, like I always say, to, experiences that I've been through. And I've been through a toxic relationship.
What about the ones that you might have heard of or might have seen for yourself or might have known?
But see, when I see it, then it always, like, takes me back to that once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of women that's in toxic relationships, they scared to leave. The hardest part is to leave. Or is the hardest part to start all over?
Could be both.
I think the hardest part is to fucking leave. A lot of people don't want to be by themselves.
So it depends on how toxic that relationship is. Verbally, physically. But at some point, somebody got to wise up. Because I always say, a relationship is two fucking people.
Absolutely. I mean, a woman knows when she's tired, and so does a man.
And if
you know when you're tired, it's time to go.
Yeah. I knew I was tired. I'm tired real fucking quick. When I was with my baby mom, when it started getting physical. Like I told you before, one time I put my hands on her.
Yeah.
So at the juncture, plus I was cheating anyway.
So there you go. That's the main thing. That's where shit be turning toxic.
Cheating, all that.
I think that's where it starts from. Y'all be cheating or the woman be cheating. So that's where, everything that the person that you're with do is just everything irritates you. Yeah. So now it's like you want to put your hands on them or you're not even going to call them out their names or whatever the case may be. But listen, if you're in a toxic relationship, I got a number for y'all to call.
1-800 get the fuck out.
There you go.
1-800 get the fuck out.
Yes. I cannot be in no toxic relationship though.
Then it's how toxic? Whether it's verbally, physically?
It doesn't matter. I was in every last one that you just named. Mental, verbally, physical, like...
men can be in toxic relationships too.
How though?
Like verbal abuse.
Like saying what? Oh, your dick is little.
Besides that?
I mean, that should be the only thing that hurts. Or you a broke ass nigga? Like,
just downright disrespect.
Such as?
Pussy, bitch ass nigga, disrespect in front of your friends.
I mean, but if you know you're not a pussy public, or a bitch ass nigga, that should just be like, bitch.
Nah.
No?
It's not like that.
Oh.
Some men actually be called out there. When I was younger, I seen a toxic relationship. So long story short, I'm dating this chick. She got a best friend, and we coupling it up and everything. And her best friend's sister. Okay. She was in a relationship with this dude. So we go over there and she is slapping the shit out this dude. I mean, like slap. I'm just like, I'm at awe that the way she kept slapping this dude. He ain't do shit. His response said everything. The fact that he let her slap him that many times. Then the brother had the nerve to come in and tell the dude if he do something, he gonna kick his ass.
Okay, so now...
this is true life. This is a real true incident.
Okay, so my question is, when a female is hitting on a male, like, should he put his hands on her or should he just walk away?
Depending on what happened, I will spot a female the first slap. So if I'm wrong, they get that. But a female just haul off and slapping me, once again, I give her the first one. I'll spot a one. But if he insists on hitting me, I don't give a fuck how many brothers he got. I will defend myself.
I know that's right. So you wouldn't like pick up stuff like to block her? Not saying like you have to like put your hands on her, but would you like block her or anything like that?
Yeah, that's why I said I would give her the first one.
Okay, she got the first one.
She got
off.
the first
so,
one.
But you
I'm
actually
defending myself,
would you actually
and I grab
put
her
your
hands.
hands on her?
If she keep
and
hitting
smack
me,
the shit out of her back?
yeah, if she keep hitting me.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not going to just haul off and say I'm gonna slap a female.
Right.
Because if you slap my mom, we got issues.
Hello.
But at the same token, if my mom keep insist on punching in your fucking face, you better defend yourself.
Right.
But don't hit my mom though. I know that double standard.
Don't hit my mom though.
But
No, but seriously, that's something my mom always told me though. Don't put your hands on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially a man. Like, because you're opening up doors to sit up here and have him knock you the fuck out.
But some dudes don't give a fuck though.
Absolutely not. Some men will sit up there and really like twist your arm and like really break your shit. Like, I'm not, first of all, I'm not putting my hands on no one. If I'm in a relationship, I'm not putting my hands on you.
This is when it starts getting deep. So, do you think a lot of toxic relationship is deeper than what we think? Meaning, like, for people to put up with it and live with it for as long as they do you think they grew up around that?
Yeah.
Somebody had to be exposed to that for them to think that it was cool.
I mean, I think that's where it starts from. I think that, you see it. You be around it like you just
So
said.
I seen my mom get her ass whipped, so if a nigga ain't putting his hands on me and gripping me up, it's cool.
Then it shouldn't be like that. But yeah, I do feel as though a lot of people do be feeling that way.
My sister had an incident, right?
I'm listening.
All right. I got 1,000 stories, man. That's why I did. And my story
is awesome.
Oh, somebody talking about who that talking to us?
No, there's no one talking to us right now, but there's people that's on.
Yes, like to listen to us.
Yeah, they get on, jump off.
But we love engagement, though, so you definitely leave a comment.
Definitely, yes. Leave a comment on what y'all think about toxic relationships.
And it's deep. We about to get deep into it. All right. I'm your host, Mr. Mike. This is my lovely co-host,
London Lies 215.
And every Monday we come at you. Hey, we even feel a serious vibe, don't you?
Yeah.
And this for all the people that think all we talk about is size of cocks. I mean, we do, but
they think that everything we talk about is a ratchet.
Like we always goofy and we ratchet.
No, it's okay. We do have like real like conversations that we can talk about.
Yeah. So.
And if you guys out there that's watching have any topic that y'all want us to discuss, just feel free to leave a comment and we'll talk about it on whatever what's going on in your household or things that you see. Just talk about it. We definitely will,
Y'all, toxic relationships, people. Why? Why do people stay in toxic relationships?
I'm telling you, a lot of it. I think it's more so because people.
Why do some people
just
like
scared to leave?
You meet a female, if you ain't gripping her the fuck up, it ain't love.
I love that shit. Grip me up. Tell me you're going to beat my motherfucking ass.
Okay, tell me to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Love that shit. Yeah, where you at, huh?
Shit.
Looking for him. I need one of those. Just grip me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they grab you by the neck.
But that's shit. Cool, but at
stop
what
you from
extent
breathing and shit. I love that shit. Where them niggas at?
But at what point do it become, it become too aggressive, though?
You can
never. Everybody wants somebody aggressive, but not to where you in a toxic relationship.
Shit, that shit can never be aggressive.
So,
too much. I love it.
So, Shell, my sister Shell, shout out to her.
Just kidding.
All right.
Who?
So I met Michelle.
Okay, hi, Michelle.
All right. I have 1,000. I got a lot of stories, man. I'm a fucking OG, dog. I got stories.
Come on, tell us some more.
Don't rush me, okay? They got quiet.
I was waiting for him to be like, bitch, shut the fuck up, right? Yes, okay, I ain't gonna rush you no more.
All right, I'm ready. So, long story short, Shell, she bougie. That's my bougie sister. She don't play no type of violence shit.
Mm-hmm.
So her and dude get into a little scuffle. I think it one of them scuffles, like you said. They get into an argument, and he grip her up. Like, you know what I mean? Who talking, girl? She ain't like that shit.
She ain't like it.
Nah, she called Big Bruh up.
What is your little ass going to do?
Nah, that's why the fuck she called me up.
You ain't going to do shit.
Yo, guess what?
You cannot rumble.
All right, whatever. But anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
That's why they call Big Bruh. G, baby. So, of course, I had this situation, man. Boo we going back and forth.
Okay.
The point I'm trying to make is a lot of
Right.
females don't like that shit. And my sister, she was not playing that shit. And it was hard. It was hard for me because I met him. I done had Thanksgiving with this dude and everything. And I talked to him first.
So you roughed him up.
And then get to that point.
Oh, it didn't get to that point.
It was getting to that point, though.
It was getting to that
Yes.
point.
First, it became like, yo, momie, look, my sister ain't like that shit, man. You cool. Just chill. You know, y'all ain't together no more. Don't contact her. This dickhead still want to send messages and shit. So, as he kept...
Like subliminals?
No, like texting her.
Oh, it wasn't towards you, though?
No.
Oh, okay.
But
Keep
she
going.
ain't want no fucking bother.
Okay.
So, I had to step up my big bro game. I started getting aggressive.
Mm-hmm. How
Like,
did
yo.
you get aggressive? Let me hear it.
I just started cursing.
I think you lying.
Nah.
You started cursing.
Real. It was like a Facebook war.
Yeah?
Yeah, it really was.
So now you probably beat somebody's ass.
It was a
with your
Facebook war.
With your muscles.
Yeah.
Show
And
everybody
guess,
your
and
muscles.
people, check this out. Guess how I finally got this motherfucker to really stop and leave my sister alone.
How?
I had to threaten him that I was gonna post his shit on Facebook.
Post what?
All the bullshit that he keep doing.
Yeah.
How like I'm asking this dickhead to stop, and he won't stop. So I start getting aggressive. Like, no, we ain't gotta take this shit to the level, my brother. I'm telling you, man, you cool.
Right.
As men, I'm telling you, that nigga wouldn't stop.
Mm-mm.
Toxic relationships.
So they're not together, I'm guessing?
Oh no, hell no.
Okay.
So
Do you
now,
have any other problems with any of her men?
nope.
Or he was just the only one?
He's the only one.
Okay.
Yeah, not though. He was cool, man. That's why it was kind of hard for me to, But
It's funny how we can't sit up here and just see that a person's going to be toxic when we first meet them.
no.
Like people hold
Sometimes
up-
you can though.
Sometimes you can, but most of the times, like, okay, for instance, right? Back in a couple years back, right? I'm at some gas station. This guy approaches me, and he approaches me very nice and respectful. Now, I'm the type of person back in the day, like, if I give you my number, like, it's just a number. I don't have to answer it, or I will answer it. Well, this guy, he was a kook.
A cuckoo.
A kook. He would call my phone so many times. And then one day he called my phone and was like, bitch, I want to see my son.
No, he didn't.
So I'm talking to him on the phone. I said, excuse me? He's like, you heard what the fuck I said, bitch. I want to see my son. So I'm like, your son, what planet
know
are
you
you
talking
on?
to?
Like, I don't have no. He gonna say, yeah, you do. You got my son, and I want to see my son. Like, he was just real crazy, and I was just like blocked him, and he was weird.
So at the gas station, you ain't peeped that?
No, I didn't, because the way he approached me was very nice. You
How
know
was
what
he
I'm saying?
dressed?
I wasn't even looking at that, to be honest. Like, I can't remember, but
What
I
the
know.
fuck did he say to you that had you all mesmerized?
No, I was not mesmerized. He wasn't even my type. He wasn't the type of guy that I was even trying to be in a relationship
So his
with or
approach
trying to
was
get to
kinda
know.
cool, so-
His approach was kind of nice, and it was like I didn't feel like saying no, No, I'm sorry. So I was just like, okay, sure, you can have my number. Like, I'm okay to have, phone buddies. Back in the day, you have phone buddies.
Phone buddy, yeah, true that,
right.
true
So
that,
back
true
in the
that,
day,
true
that's
that.
all it was, like a phone buddy. And I was like the worst time ever. I wish I never gave him my number. I had to block him and change my number. It was that bad.
That's funny as shit.
It was that bad. Oh my God. Like, But anyway.
Toxic relationships.
Yes. And you ain't even gotta be in a relationship for it to be fucking toxic. Like,
It's
God
deep.
damn.
It's definitely something that you grow up around.
I think so too.
That's why I put my sister out there.
See, I never grew up in that environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my mom wasn't with my dad or my sister's dad, then it was like the guys that she brought around, like, we was her bodyguards.
Your mom
Yeah.
a bodyguard?
Oh yeah, we was her bodyguards. Like, we let that nigga know as soon as he come in, like, this is my mom.
I was the same way.
Like, and
I was the same
if you
fucking
do
way.
anything, like, we have no
I was
problem
straight cock
picking
blocking.
up bats.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Do whatever to fuck you up
Me
around
too.
here. And we was little.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, our mom was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect my mom so much and I love my mom to death. You know what I'm saying? She was a single parent raising two girls that we was bad as shit. Okay? So we was always, doing all types of shit. My mom
Little
would get up.
badass Puerto Rican
Listen,
kids and shit.
Shut up. We not both Puerto
Like
Rican.
1,000 and shit?
We not both Puerto Rican.
How deep are y'all? 20, 25?
Maybe the youngest. The youngest under me.
No, I mean, how many siblings?
I have 10 siblings already.
Damn!
That I know of.
Your mom got that what?
She got that dad.
No, the fuck she do.
Yes, she do. And first of all, she only has 2 kids. Everybody's from my dad. That what?
She got that whack.
That whack.
Mom got that whack.
That whack whack.
You got that whack.
Yeah, whatever. Your mom got that fucking whack, okay?
My mom definitely had that whack.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even gonna front.
Your mom was born, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she had that whack.
But she had that whack. Fuck out of there. She light skinned.
Ooh,
my
where
mom's
you
that
get your
bitch.
complexion from?
A mixture of my mom and dad.
Oh, okay. So your mom is like my complexion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Real shit.
And your dad is what, your complexion?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you just take
Swag
after
out.
your dad complexion.
Swag out. I'm trying to tell you.
Mm-mm.
Toxic relationships, people. Wow, why do people stay in toxic relationships, man? The kids can't pay the bills.
That's a major one right there.
Got that good dick.
That's another good one.
That dick is good, girl. But bitch, he blacked your eye. I know.
Yeah, but after he blacked it, he fucked the shit out of me.
Girl, you just don't know.
Hello. I'm
Bitch,
just
ain't
so
no much
dickmatized. I'm dickmatized.
They be like, dude, why your girl talk to you like that?
I've been
I know,
dickmatized before.
Man. Are you dickmatized now?
Huh? I'm dickmatized now?
Yeah. It's like telling me, my nigga got a big dick. I'm like, so fucking wild. That's too much info.
Oh, ain't no use. Like, let me see.
Toxic. So let me say this, though.
Go ahead.
So if he whipping that ass, would you say relationship?
Say that again?
If he was whipping his ass.
Would I stay? No.
Stay?
Fuck no.
Dick ain't that good for you to stay?
No, there's plenty of good dick out there. I'm sure I'll find him.
So you'll keep it moving?
Keep it moving. I'm not an ugly girl, and I'm very comfortable with myself.
What would keep you in a toxic relationship?
What would keep me?
Yeah.
If I'm broke,
that's a good one.
If I'm not appealing, I can't really get guys. I feel like I can't get guys that I'm really attracted to.
I think all girls can get guys unless they dirt ass ugly.
Okay,
even a dirt ass ugly girl can get a dude.
Yeah. Oh. Of course they can. But that's what I'm saying. Like for me, you know, those are the main reasons. Like if I'm broke, I ain't got nowhere to go. Of course that goes with broke. My self-esteem is low. Then I would stay in that relationship. Fuck that. I've never been broke. I can't say never because you know what I'm saying. I started.
Your
off
broke might be somebody else different broke.
Right. So I started off broke, and then now you know what I'm saying.
That's level at being broke.
I'm lit right now.
Lit right? Oh yeah, you definitely lit right
I'm
now.
lit right now.
Now you know what you driving. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
no
I'm
need
lit
to say
right
nothing.
now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Even the haters don't know what you driving.
Nah, cause I ain't
They
even
like
tell
it.
nobody.
They like that.
I ain't even tell nobody.
They like they don't even know. Like,
They don't need to know.
They
I
don't
ain't
need
even.
to know.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
on that note, what we gonna do? We almost at the bottom of the hour. You know I got to spin a record.
Oh.
You got to spin a record.
Spin a record.
Take a little pause for the cause.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your OG baby. This is my lovely co-host.
I am London Luz 215.
Every Monday we come at you with what's
Poppin'. Cause I'm the fuck poppin', he's the fuck poppin'. Are you poppin'? Is she poppin'? He's poppin' cause we poppin'. I'm the fuck poppin', or are you the fuck poppin'? He's poppin', she's like Yes, y'all like me. I'm about to start spitting.
We'll start spitting?
Mm-hmm.
The beatbox?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're gonna play our anthem.
Hey yo, I hustle with the poppies. Right. Know some good hockeys. Right. We just try.
Yeah. It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Talk to the people.
Working on this house, man.
Okay. Got 2 seconds.
I just feel like I had to write something.
What's up, everybody? Okay.
Something from the heart, you know.
Let me know how y'all feeling right now. Everybody
Start off like
feel
this. How you expect me to move on? We've been through it all, playing working for too long. Couldn't find the words to flip, try with a new song. Plus, who was supposed to jig when I'm dropping a new song? You say you independent, and I love how you carry it. Looking in the past, but I'm really trying to bury it. Pull me along the way, can't fit inside the carriages. Say me along the trails through the dark like you say you ain't love me, baby. Why you ain't leave me? Being all this ain't easy. I was broken down and everybody chose to flee me. Now that I'm up, they only call when they need me. I got some friends that was jealous through soft. Only way to grow, man, I had to cut them off. All the little things that was gifted, that was blocked. Ain't feeling hoes even when I fell lost. Oh, la, la, la. Yeah. Oh, la, la, la. Yeah. This the only way that I know how to open up. I don't express my feelings much. Put some people in a place who really think that they really tough. That's life, half empty cup. Yep, it's all about the way you portray it. I feel I don't really have to say it. People want features, get the bill and won't pay it. It's cool, go ahead and send a song, I won't lay it. Through this grind, man, I learned that this business is key. If it's not, it's like Steph Curry missing the three. I ain't saying it don't exist, it's kinda hard to see. And everything that I did, all you trip on is me. You say you ain't love me, baby, why you ain't leave me? Being an artist ain't easy. I was broken down and everybody chose to flee me. Now that I'm up, they only call when they need me. I got some friends that was jealous through soft. Only way to grow, man, I had to cut them off. All the little things that was gifted, that was blocked. Ain't feeling hoes even when I fell lost. Oh, la, la, la. Yeah. Oh, la, la, la. You say you ain't in love with me, so why you wanna get hugs with me? Man, it's so confusing. You gotta feel that you winning, you ain't losing. Now you say you want me back, then you was choosing. That's right. Back then you was choosing. You say you ain't love me, baby, why you ain't leave me? Being an artist ain't easy. I was broken down and everybody chose to flee me. Now that I'm up, they only call when they need me. I got some friends that was jealous through soft. Only way to grow, man, I had to cut them off. All the little things that was gifted, that was blocked. Ain't feeling hoes even when I fell lost. Oh, la, la, la. Yeah. Oh, la, la, la.
Yeah. I need people to tell me they want to.
Alright, so we gotta keep it moving, baby.
How do you say it, yeah?
Yeah, what I say that.
No, I'm not dressing up as a
Alright, so next thing we gonna talk about, London, is kids. See, all this time together, human intoxication. Bad ass kids. All kinds of especially like karma.
Like who?
Karma. Like karma, you know
Yeah, Karma.
Yeah, not
Okay.
Carmen.
Karma.
Not your
Like-
alter ego, Carmen.
No, like karma.
Karma.
Like you're gonna
Yes.
get karma. Yeah,
That's
okay.
gonna come back.
Right.
Alright. So my shorty, like I was telling you here,
Mhm.
you know, when she was a young buck, she was a little buck wow.
Mhm.
You know, she like to skate off and leave her kids with her mom and her brother.
Mhm.
You know how people do that shit. Who don't do that shit?
I mean, not I.
And not everybody. A lot of
Nope.
people do that shit though.
Mm-mm.
But
Your kids stay with you, not your parents.
anyway,
Unless you need them to be with your parents, then that's fine. Other than that, no. Keep your kids. But go ahead.
it bounced back. So that's what her daughter did to her. Yeah. I found it. See, I was trying to get some booty that night anyway.
Oh, God. Trying to get some booty.
Man, I was trying to get some booty that night, man.
What
Badass
happened?
kids.
What the kids do?
It was cop blocking, man. Like,
How?
just-
Constantly coming knocking on the door?
I just got it, man.
And then, she got to answer.
No,
What
I
is
mean-
it?
But the point I'm trying to make, is karma. Karma came back on my shorty.
The way she treated her parents.
Yeah, whether it's good or bad,
Mm-hmm.
karma comes back.
Mm-hmm.
And like she was mad, but she wasn't mad. She actually found it funny, and she started laughing. And she told her mom she gonna apologize for it for what she was
I
doing.
know, that's right.
Cause that shit coming back.
Shit, I was a cock blocker on my mom back in the day, so it comes back definitely. Every time I'm getting ready to Stella get her groove back, I hear, "Mommy."
So do you think kids be knowing that
Daddy?
shit though?
I don't know. I think so. It depends how
Somehow,
old.
some way, kids
How
fucking
old?
know.
I think my son
Something
be
about
knowing.
the going down?
I swear, I think my son be knowing that we're about to go do it. Because as soon as I go upstairs, I'm in, my nightgown, and I come out, and I'm in my robe. So I know you probably like, what the hell?
How old's your son?
What the hell? 8.
He ever hear y'all? You ever say anything pertaining to that?
I don't know. He never mentioned anything to me, but sometimes I think he hears us. Sometimes.
I heard my mom a couple of times.
Yeah?
Yeah, it hurt my feelings.
Why?
I'm my boy, man. What the fuck is going on here?
He had her legs up in the air.
Bro, I'm talking about my mama. Leave my mama alone.
You ain't want to hear her moaning and
Nah, I
growling.
ain't want to hear that shit.
Mama need
That
her
ass
too.
shit. I know.
Come on.
You know, as I got older, I realized that. Like, really. I took the leash off my mom as I got older.
Now you know what I used to do?
Shout out to my mama.
We were so fucking like engaged to everything. We'll go there and put our head on the door like this.
For real?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, we did.
This was your dad or your mom boyfriend?
No, it was my mom and her boyfriend. Or we'll look under the door and see the bed moving and shit. We be like,
Oh,
we was bad. Oh wow, we was bad.
But see, I was the oldest though, so as a young lad that was a mama's boy, no, I ain't want to hear that shit.
So yeah, we didn't. I guess we didn't care. We was some perverts.
And as I got older, I became a cop blocker.
You became a cock blocker.
Yeah, I say in my early to middle 20s, I started realizing that my mind gotta live a life, man. Like I
there
gotta
you
chill
go.
out.
There you go.
Yeah, I really chilled out, man.
There you go. See, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I used to have statements with men though, and my statement was always this, because I was older at the house and I was gone. Like 10 years between me and my brother, so I had to be the OG, step out. You know what I mean? First dog off the porch. I used to always be like, look, I don't give a fuck what you do. Don't hurt my mom. So what you mean? Physically or it don't matter. Yes, they did.
Really?
They were like, what you mean? I say physically, mentally, it don't matter. After that,
don't hurt my mom.
don't. I swear to God.
You know what they say? They say guys that like really like take after mama boys, they're really like good guys to be with.
Yes,
Because
mama
you
boys,
can judge your man by the way he treats
he
his
says,
mom.
mama.
Yes, definitely.
And I love my mama, and that means
that's right.
I
See,
take
that's
care of
how
my
husband is.
shorties.
He loves his mama.
Yes,
his
I'm
mom
crazy
is
about
gone,
mama.
and he's oh my god, he misses his mom so much.
I do too. See, me and her can relate on that. My brother the same way. And that's just mama boys come in two ways. Good or fucking bad. There is no in between.
Yeah, but y'all be fucking overprotective of y'all woman too. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill.
I wouldn't say I'm overprotective, but I definitely protect mine.
So
I'm a little dude.
Is it disrespect if you and your shorty walking down the street, y'all both fly as hell, your shorty got that shit on, and a nigga turn his head and be like, God damn, is that disrespect to y'all men?
Yes.
Now why?
Because there's nothing wrong with him looking, but the fact that he see you with you, and the fact that he want to say that's not cool. Cool dudes don't do that.
Right.
I like I told you before, thorough dudes don't do that, London. They can compliment your man without him feeling offensive or aggressive.
Got you.
When I was dating Rachel, that's how me and Rachel was. And she used to always have to pull me back. And I used to always explain to her, it's not the fact that he's looking, Rachel. It's the fact that I'm with you. And he's saying nothing. He's saying something. Because you going to wear that same fucking outfit when I go to work. I ain't there to protect you then.
Yeah, but see, I don't care if a female sit up here and be like, damn, he is fine as we walk past. Because I'll be, my smart ass would be like, he sure is, girl. You see that?
But that right there is showing something, but you just might not be aggressive as a man would be.
Yeah, I'm not jealous. Like, if a bitch is not checking my nigga out, I got the wrong nigga.
I agree.
Okay? I got
totally
the wrong motherfucking
agree.
nigga.
You hear that,
to be
fellas?
honest, I don't even give a fuck. I check my track record, okay? A lot of my niggas was ugly, okay? The ugly ones treat you real good, okay?
Why is that? Why you think? Because you know why?
Why?
They got to do it with that nigga ugly.
It's okay. Most of them ugly niggas be packing. Them pretty boys be
I heard that
slacking.
too.
Them pretty boys be
Yeah, I
slacking.
heard that.
They be too busy in the mirror checking themselves out, licking their lips, you know what I'm saying? Worried about this bitch and this bitch on their dick. I got time for
Shit
that.
like this.
Give me a nigga that, yeah, exactly. Like, nigga, the fuck I'm gonna do with that? Give me
I
a
heard
nigga
that
that's
too.
low key to chill. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple dollars in his pocket and he ugly. Oh, that's my kind
But
of
you call it
style.
ugly though. There are levels to ugly.
You're right. I mean,
If it's like
ugly to
I
what
can't be
ugly.
seen like I wouldn't never ever be like ugly like you better have 10 inches ugly.
No, ugly like a lot of like any of like my friends or other people probably be like, girl, you is too cute to be with him. That's my nigga.
That's levels.
That's my nigga right there.
What did he say?
When the girls be like, sis, you too pretty to be with him. I be like, yeah, he's a keeper. Now I'm definitely gonna make this nigga my boo.
I heard that. I definitely heard that. In my OG days, yes, I definitely heard that. I used to say that too, though.
What, that a chick is too cute for you?
Nah, that
You was too cute
that
for a
ugly
chick?
ass nigga must got a big dick to be with that fine ass girl.
There you go.
So,
There you go.
you know I keep stories, right?
Yup.
And I keep a fucking story, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working at Dave and Buster's, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yes, Delaware Ave, Dave and Buster's and
Mm-hmm.
shit, right? So this, what I would call from the street, this corny ass dude,
Mm-hmm.
he banged one of the banging ass waitresses. And I'm hearing stories. I'm like, nigga, look. Nigga, either you packing or you got money. Which one is it?
Or it can, to be honest, too, some women has been hurt so much that they just settle for that.
Well, you know what he said?
Mm.
Both. I said, my man.
He said both. What? He's packing. He got money.
He packing and he got money. I said,
Oh,
my
well,
man.
I mean, yeah. Like, come on.
See,
Come
even
on.
back
Ugly
then,
boys.
I was never. I wouldn't say he ugly though. I wouldn't call him an ugly brother.
No, I wouldn't call. Really, to be honest, I don't really see.
I would just say he was like a
Nobody's
nerd type
Nobody's
brother.
ugly.
He's like a nerd type. Now, motherfuckers is ugly, London. Don't get that shit. Bro.
No, they're not.
Yes,
they might
they
not
are.
be. You might not be attracted to them, but there's somebody
You
for
ugly.
somebody.
You
No.
ugly.
UGLY, you ain't got no alibi. You ugly. You ugly. No, I'm telling you, nobody in this world is ugly. Because
All right.
there's somebody for someone.
That's true.
There you go. I might not be
I be
attracted
saying- I
to
see
that
that a lot
person.
too, though.
Just like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel as though I'm a nice looking woman. You know, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure there's someone that looks better than me. And
Of course.
And I'm pretty sure that there's going to be somebody that might find me ugly. But at the end of the day, I can tell y'all motherfuckers one motherfucking thing.
What's that?
That motherfucking London don't need no motherfucking makeup to look motherfucking cute. Okay?
That's right.
A lot of these bitches, they need to put that foundation on their face. They need to put eyelashes. They need to keep their hair done. Without weave, they're ugly. I done been on the show with my real hair. I've been on the show with fake hair.
Rewind.
Okay.
You call somebody ugly. You just say anybody ugly.
No, nobody's ugly. Nobody's ugly. I'm just not, I find you cute.
That's all.
There you go.
I'm your OG,
But
baby.
I was the fuck flowing, and I'm the
Yes,
motherfucking
ma'am.
London Lust 215. I was in my bag for a
She's in her
second.
bag.
Like, seriously.
Had to rewind on her, though.
No, why'd you do that?
You just said wasn't nobody ugly.
Because no one is really ugly in this
No.
world.
None of God's children are ugly.
Huh?
None of God's children are ugly.
Oh, there you go. You sound like a man from church.
Let's go to church.
You did?
Yeah.
I did too. I used to just go for the candy.
For real, when you was younger?
Yeah. I haven't been to church in a long time.
Nah, me either.
But when I used to go, it was just for the candy. You know what I'm saying? A little school bus come around, knock on your door, and pick you up for Sunday school. Mm-hmm. And we used to run around. We used to run around on the bus, steal the candy. Yo, it was bad as shit. Hell yeah, we'd leave out of the
Little
service.
badass kids.
Oh, yeah. The only time we stayed there was when they was giving us our snacks and
What was
shit.
your mom's name?
Why?
What was your mom's name?
No, you trying to call her out right now and tell her you're badass kids. The whole neighborhood used to do that. Yo, we used to be on the bus like, yo, we used to have so much fun. I miss those days. Like, kids nowadays, they don't understand, like, what life was back in the day.
Yes, it seemed like it was tough back then, but compared to this shit now, it was definitely fun times.
Definitely. Like, you really didn't have no worries.
So
I know I didn't.
What's the worries nowadays for kids?
Hmm?
Everything. Shooting each other.
Definitely that. You gotta worry about walking down the street with your headphones on. You can't even have headphones on no more. Cause somebody just run up to you and shoot you. Like, it's crazy.
So, well, you know I'm always talking about the violence in the city.
Yeah, what about it?
It still continues.
Absolutely. Do you really think it's gonna stop? Even in
It
2045.
It should, because Black Lives Matter.
Every lives matter. It's not just about black. Every lives matter.
Yeah.
Every life. Doesn't matter your nationality. You matter.
You matter?
Do I matter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I guess.
Yeah, you do matter.
I do.
Yeah.
You better motherfucking know it.
I don't know. My city, that's my city, though, man. I love my city, but we off the fucking hook.
We definitely are.
Yeah, Philly definitely off the hook, man.
I'm over Philly. I'm ready to move. Even though moving is not going to stop anything, but I just want to move.
Where would you move to?
Right now, I'm thinking about moving to, like, Jersey.
Bullshit ass Jersey.
Whatever. I want to go to Jersey. I was thinking about Atlanta.
ATL.
I was thinking about Virginia.
Ooh. Everybody from Philly go to ATL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they say everybody from Bucks County come to fucking Philly. So
yeah, they do.
Everybody go somewhere, right?
Bucks County there, people.
Hey, don't talk about Bucks County. I'm from
Bucks County people and Philly
represent.
people, they're like different. They different.
They different.
Yeah. Even the white people from Bucks County are different from the white people in Philly.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. These motherfucking these Philly white girls, they be having some heart in them.
Yeah, the Philly white girls don't be fucking playing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like a tough-ass white girl.
Mm-hmm.
That'll fuck her sister up.
No, but this one bitch out in Bucks County, I would never forget this. It was like the day after Thanksgiving. Me and my sister in the car, right? And this bitch was just tailgating me. And I have really bad road rage. So I pull over or whatever. The bitch gets out the car. I get out the car. My sister get out the car. My sister's like, whoa. Because my sister, she never wants to see me fight. No, my sister Keisha. She never want to see me fight. So she sit up here and gets out the car, and literally, when I say, yo, this shit was crazy.
White girl?
Huh?
It's a white girl.
Yes, it was
Ready
a white
to whoop
girl.
your ass. So what happened, Lonnie? You start benching?
No.
You got scared, didn't you?
She snuck my sister.
What?
Yeah.
The white girl came out swinging?
She snuck my sister
What she
because my
do? You ran
sister
to the
told her.
car?
My sister, no, my
When they
sister,
got help?
no. I had lost the brain for it. No, I ain't run to the car and get no help. Fuck out of here. Nah, I ain't no bitch. No. So
What she do?
I ain't no bitch. No, let me finish telling you the story. Stop talking. So my sister.
She ran, y'all.
Whatever. I'm not telling this story no more. You know why? Screw him.
All right, go ahead. What happened?
No, it's done and over with. Now. It's over.
I'm sorry, let me go ahead.
It's over.
So she stole your sister.
Yeah, she stole my sister. Because my sister was like, bitch, what you gonna do? And the bitch, she was like, you ain't about that life. You ain't doing nothing. And the John was like, bloop, stole my sister.
Then what happened?
I snatched her up.
And then what happened?
We hard ass. What the fuck? 2 black girls on 1 white girl? Come on now. We going to jail. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Yo, she bitch, y'all. She.
Mm-hmm. Who bitched? Me? Nigga, please.
I'm sorry, listen.
Toxic relationship. Don't you talk shit about me like that. Who the fuck you think you talking to? I said I whooped that ass. And I whoop yours too. How about that? Yeah.
That was funny.
You're crazy.
Wasn't that funny, y'all?
No.
Yes.
No. Not at all.
All right, so you beat the girl up. Then y'all rolled out.
Well, we had to. My sister was on parole.
Oh my God, this story getting deeper.
Yeah, she was on parole, so we had to. Nah, I can't air this on air right now.
It's too
It's
late
Hold
It's too late, y'all. All right, we having fun tonight. I'm your OG baby, Mr. Mike.
The one and only London Lights 215.
Yeah, Monday night is what's popping, baby. We talk about anything,
Poppin'?
everything under the scissor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, tonight we talked about toxic relationships.
Sure did.
The good, the bad. Is there any good in toxic relationship? Ain't no good in that, is it?
Not at all.
It gotta be, because motherfuckers stay in a toxic relationship, so it gotta be some good. Whether it's the sex, the money, there's a reason why people stay. in toxic relationships.
I
There
think-
are levels to toxic relationships.
Mhm.
You know, whether it's verbal, physical. Everybody has a limit. I think, me personally, when it gets to the point, I would not be disrespected in public. That's a big no-no to me.
Why?
That's total disrespect.
So she's like,
Pussy,
what do you mean?
motherfucker.
Fuck you,
all that.
pussy,
Yeah,
like all that.
yes, that's
You
not
ain't
me.
shit with your little
Yes,
dick ass nigga,
that,
like all
yes.
that'd be bad.
That's real bad. But I don't deal with women like that. If I came across a female and she was overly aggressive like that, I wouldn't do it. But I was always the
Are
type
you
of guy.
crying? You got tears coming down your eyes.
No, you had me
Oh,
laughing.
because you thought I got my ass whooped and I like darted or something? Yeah, okay.
Oh, that was funny.
That was not funny.
But me, nah. My swag wouldn't allow that. And if it got to the point where she was disrespectful, told you like that in public, and we had to fight, I'm out. Like, nah, I ain't going through that. Because you're not going to be calling me pussies in public to the point where I'm going to punch you in your fucking mouth because you just touching my fucking manhood.
I love that shit. Call me a fucking bitch in public. I love that shit. Bitch, get over here. Okay.
You
I
know,
want to be.
She don't mean that.
Ah, fuck no. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't say that, cuz.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Why?
Because people got brain farts out there. And they
Fuck
be
them. You think I give a fuck what they think?
Right. But you wouldn't take that anyway. I can't see you. I
No.
can't see that.
Mm-mm.
But how would you feel about that? I've heard that before too. Dudes in public. Once again, I'm a mama's boy.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom hated. She hated the bitch word. Hated. Don't do it around my mama.
I think that's disrespectful for any man to call a female bitch.
Sorry, don't do it around my mama. Nah, she hated. So, bitch is not in my vocabulary. Have I ever called the girl a bitch? I use it as a part of slang. Like, you know, when girls call each other bitch. But I would never be like, call
Like
my...
directly.
Directly,
You
no,
saying,
yes.
Yeah, bitch.
All bitch in public. Nah, that's not... I know dudes that do that, though.
You do?
Yeah. Dudes will punch a girl in the face fast as shit.
How can you associate with yourself with people that's like that? Like, when you say you know people, like, are y'all friends?
No, like I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
Got that guy.
Could you be friends with someone that hit on a woman?
I probably could. I would tell him it's wrong. But, like, I mean, it's wrong. And to me, that's when karma comes. And to me, it started getting deep because it's obvious he ain't got no love for his mama. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing. I say, nigga, you ain't got no sisters or you don't have no fucking respect for your mama if you can put your hands on a woman that fucking fast. I mean, that's just the way I feel. Because karma's a motherfucker. Then if that's the way you do that shit, then you can't get mad when your sister call you and tell. See what I'm saying? It just goes on and on and on. And like I said before, you don't do that.
I like mama's boys.
How about daddy's girls?
I was daddy's girl.
And your dad was very overprotective.
Yes.
So do you think your dad?
An ex-boyfriend of mine, I remember he had the one I was in a toxic relationship with like years ago, and he used to put his hands on me and stuff like that. And my dad went up to him and was ready to whip
Now,
his
when you
ass.
say put his hands, like grip you up over aggressively and stuff like that.
No, when I say listen, like he used to fuck me up. Like I was young, but I didn't like. I got with him when I was like 15. From 15 to all the way to about like 21, I was with him, and I was like so scared to leave because every time, you know, I wanted to leave, he would sit up here and threaten me and say, "If you leave, I will kill you."
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
So
then
in the beginning, did you peep that in the beginning?
fuck no, he was charming. He took me
At
on
no
like,
time he ain't so
listen,
aggressive.
it was like shopping sprees. Listen, let me tell you, it was like shopping sprees, and we was just having like a real good life. I'm like, damn, I finally found a guy that blah blah blah. You know, I'm 15 years old, whatever. Because you know, like I told you, I ran away from home.
He was much older too.
Oh yeah, he was definitely older. And let me tell you, like he was such a nice guy, and then it just turned out to be so ugly. Like, after I found out that he was, like, dealing with me, he was still dealing with his baby mom, and how I found out
So
that
you was his young buck.
I was his young buck.
He was
Exactly.
grooming you.
Shit, that's why I don't fuck with these niggas now, okay?
But at 15, you ain't fucking know.
I sure didn't. I was a baby my damn self.
Yeah, and you know, shopping sprees and all that at 15, you
That was,
balling.
oh hell yeah! Like and then
Like,
on top of
you
that,
back
like,
on the block, like, bitch,
he
look
bought
at
me
this.
a car while I was in school. I'm in
Yeah.
high school. Like,
Yes,
you
you
know what I'm saying?
pulling
I had everything. Like, I was a fly ass little
Yeah.
young girl. I had my own crib,
It's like
everything.
he was a hustler.
He was a hustler. Yeah.
Cause
And he used to always like me to stay in the house type thing. That's why I'm like a homebody now. Like, I used to always be in the house, and
oh yeah, that was control right there.
yeah, he would keep me in the house because he was running the streets and he was messing with this bitch and that bitch. And then I found
Yeah.
out that he was messing with all these
Yeah,
girls, and that's when
shorty.
it's been the first time he knocked me upside my face. I was like,
You saw a different side. You was shocked.
oh, I thought you loved me.
On some pimp shit.
Dumbass shit. It was dumb as shit.
So what you did after that?
I still stayed
Because of,
because he was taking care of me. He was supporting me.
and at that time you was in high school, you was balling, all that good shit, right?
Well, I looked at it. I said, you know what? I told myself, I said, when I graduate from high school, because I know if I would have sat up here and left him, I would have been back running the streets. And he basically took me off the streets because I had ran away from home when I was 15. So I was just like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna just deal with this. I know I'm not that
So he
happy with him.
definitely did some good though.
The good part about it is yeah, he
pulled you off the streets when that situation could have been a whole lot worse.
It could have been. I agree. Yeah, because at the time I was hopping from like house to house and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean I could have always went back to my mom's house. I just chose not to.
So that's a good story, London.
I know it's deep. My story is the fuck deep, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all just don't even know. I've been through a lot of shit in my life.
That's a good story right there.
Mhm.
Because it's real and it shows how, like you say, how people get caught in toxic relationships and they don't want to leave or, yeah, I mean, that shit is fucking real.
He would support me financially. I had everything I wanted. I had my own crib. I didn't have to
And
work
that's
for
easy
anything. Like
So he was like, what, 22, 23?
no, the age. Okay, so when I met him, I was 15. I was about to be turning 16, but I told him I was 17.
Turning 18.
I told him I was 17 and I turned 18 or whatever. He told me he was 25, right? So I'm 17 turning 18, he's 25. Come to find out, he found out my real age because I had a warrant out for my arrest from like, not going to school and stuff like that from when I dropped
From
out.
Chauncey.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So he wind up going to pay my fine or whatever. He came back to the car and was like, hold up. You was born in such and such? I'm looking at him like, no. They got that shit wrong.
So how was he true about his age?
No, he was not truthful about his age because he was 25. He said he was 25, but come to find out, I think he was like 28 at the time. So remind you, he's 28 and I'm 16 now.
You really not. Yeah.
So yeah, he really controlled me. Like I was his little puppet. Like he really told me, what to do. Like that's how I learned how to be so smart and intelligent now.
Yeah. Because usually
That's why I'm a strong black woman from this day. So thank you. Shout out to that nigga.
women mature faster than men. So
Absolutely.
usually girls your age gonna always attract to an older dude because they got that fantasy that the young girls see. They see the money.
Exactly.
They see the glamour that this 22, 23-year-old guy,
Like I used to want to be like a social worker or like a mentor and like talk to young girls about, life and stuff like that, relationships. I used to always want to do that because I know like I've been through so much in my life that a lot of girls that's
share.
Absolutely. Like there's women that's older than me that come to me for advices about relationships or friends, anything, just for advice because they know that I've been through so much and it's just like, yo, how do a person like you still like been through so much and you're still to walk out these doors with a smile on your face?
And guess what? You still got a whole lot more to learn. So there's knowledge is what we learn over the years.
Mm-hmm.
That knowledge becomes wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I say, knowledge becomes wisdom somewhere When I say wisdom, I mean like real wisdom. Wisdom as in like you can see shit before it fucking happened type wisdom. At least in your middle 40s on. When you reach your 50s, you definitely should have a lot of stories. Young boys tease me and I always tell them, I never tell you a lie, man. Because, you know, I'm preaching wisdom now because, and that's you, London. All this
Absolutely.
shit is
and
knowledge.
at my age, like
It's
I
knowledge
just
that you get.
exactly, it definitely is. Like that's why, like I tell a lot of girls that's been going through toxic relationships. Like one of my homegirls, she got kids by a guy, and you know she just feels like she's trapped. And I'm like, baby girl, you're never trapped. Don't ever feel it's that way. Like I always try to encourage them, but sometimes you know they gotta go.
It's
through
easier
it.
said than done.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go through it yourself. And I'm the type of person I have to go through something. I can't let nobody tell me anything. I have to go through it. I have to experience it. Once I experience it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Your mom said, don't put your hand on that stove. It's hot. Hot. No, hot,
But
hot,
you don't
hot.
give a fuck. You touch it anyway.
You just like want to see it because it just looks so nice. And you just go up there and you touch it. Now it's hot. You know, next time not to touch that fucking stove. And that's how I am. I know that
Toxic
next time,
relationships.
not to be in a toxic relationship.
Is deep. And as you see, this conversation, it went all over the place, but it still led up to, guess what? Toxic relationship. Somehow, some way. Whether it's the badass kids that you about to inherit, because you want to marry that mama with the fatty.
You better not. Don't marry these bitches for the wrong reason.
Or the dude that be daddy long stroking your ass. And his baby mama drama. Then you find out that nigga toxic. And don't have to be physical all the time.
No.
It's not always the woman that's in toxic relationship. Men be in that shit too. It just seems like corny and, you know, you less of a man, you're a bitch ass dude. Because, you know, you take that shit.
That's right. Now you gonna take this ass whipping when we get off motherfucking air. You hear me?
Okay. I might like that ass. Toxic relationships. I cannot be in a toxic relationship.
Neither can I.
Nah. How about you? Could you be in a toxic relationship? Is it for the
you
kids?
You watching. Hello, you out there.
Is it for the money? The daddy long stroke. The daddy long stroke. Ooh.
And see, that's the thing. When I was in that toxic relationship, the sex was horrible.
So you should have been gone.
Horrible. Yeah, it was all about the Benjamins then, I guess.
I know.
He was taking good care of me.
Him being older and all that.
My dad could not stand him.
So what? So how your pop approached it?
I forget now. I remember it was at a job that I was going through. Like, when I tell you this story, is like, this story goes on, like, years of deepness. Like, it's crazy. Like, you'll be like, you still didn't leave?
So he put his hands on you.
Oh, yeah.
So you pop, and you told your pop or your pop?
I was scared.
Did your pop find out or did you tell him?
No.
How did pops find out?
My dad found out, I think, because he had called my dad and told my dad one time when I bust his lip. Like, it got to a point where I was like, I'm not taking no ass whippings no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this. I'm like, my dad, I wised up. I was getting older and older. I'm like, hold up. My dad don't beat me. My mom don't beat me. Like, the fuck am I sitting here letting you put your hands on me? Hold up. I just cocked my fist back. I punched him dead in his mouth. He called the cops on me and wanted him telling my dad that I set up there and bust his lip.
He called the cops?
He sure did. The cops came and I was like, I told myself, I don't give a fuck. Officer, I was like, Baba, I forget what I said because it was a while ago, but I didn't get locked up.
I hitting on you, but you gonna call the cops?
Hello, thank you. Yo, he was a fucking kook.
I called Popo one time.
He's a fucking kook. And
Not like that, though.
And then he tried to get back with me because he wound up getting locked up, and that's like another reason why we like parted from each other. And when he came home, like 5 years later, he tried to get back with me. 5 years later? 5 years later, I seen him. He was trying to get back with me, and he's like, do you think I will ever have a chance? Like, I'm sorry for everything I've done to you, and blah, blah, blah.
You had time to think about it?
Look, I looked at him and was like,
no.
Fuck no. What? You would never get this.
Guilty again.
You would never get this.
All right, people, it's countdown. Tonight was a very interesting show tonight.
Absolutely.
You think so? It was a good show tonight. I can't wait to hear the recording. Yes, we do have real live topics, too. It's not, all right, well, It do get ratchet sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
We can't help that though.
We are so ratchet.
Yeah, cause we was popping.
I'm popping.
All right, so next Monday, people, we gonna holler at y'all. I'm your host, Mr. Mike, co-host.
I am the one and only London Lights 215.
All right, remember, share, follow me, download all your podcast outlets. All right. Oh, and London having a photo session soon too. Yeah.
It's about to get hot in here. Take it up, getting hot in here. Peace.
All right, we out. We out.
Yeah. Can we delete that video? Only reason why I